I bought these YOKKAO Shin guards in Bangkok with my own money. And I'm going to tell you exactly whether they're worth it or not in this video. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Assalamu alaikum alaikum.
Before we go to the gym and test them out, let's just look over the quality real quick from home. So those are real leather shin guards. I myself am a big fan of real leather. Most of the shin guards of YOKKAO are microfiber leather, which is a good quality material. My gloves are from this material, but in my opinion, leather always triumphs over every other material. And funnily enough, those are actually slightly cheaper than the microfiber ones, at least some. I gotta say, YOKKAO has a pretty weird price structure with the shin guards. If you can explain it, write in the comments, but it makes no sense to me. Some microfiber shin guards are, and I have to guess the dollar amount because I ordered them in Swiss francs and I don't remember how much I paid exactly in the store in Bangkok. Some of them are like $100, the cheapest ones. Some of them are like $125. Some of them, like these, are about $150. Those are real leather ones. Some other microfiber ones are like $185 or something like that. And they don't look different. They just have different designs, but they don't look like they have a different quality or anything. So it doesn't really make sense to me. In my opinion, there should be one price for leather shin guards and one price for microfiber shin guards. But that's just my thought of it. They're very expensive. I gotta say that YOKKAO, as you probably know, is the high-end Muay Thai brand. It's definitely not a brand for someone on a heavy budget, but you normally can expect good quality as well from YOKKAO for the price you pay, right? So those were 148 Swiss francs if you order them online. This is probably like $155, $160, something like that. You can find the prices online. In Bangkok, in the shop, I paid slightly less than that. So if you're in Thailand, it's definitely worth stepping into the store in Bangkok in the gym and buying them there. Also a cool experience in my opinion. And let's look at them. They're very plain, right? There's so many different designs. We're not gonna talk about design today. They look pretty clean. They haven't been used yet. I'm gonna use them today. So you get them with a nice little thing here, but you probably don't care about this. They feel very hard. I gotta say that. They feel very hard and stiff, but that's normal if you have not used them yet. If you look at the quality details, the stitching looks pretty neat. I don't see any errors anywhere. This is what I expect as well for this price. And YOKKAO is known for having, great product quality, not many errors in there. You can see it has the YOKKAO premium quality leather handmade in Thailand stamp on there. I kind of find it a little bit weird that this is like not able, you're not able to take that off. It's like part of the design. But hey, it doesn't bother me, but I just don't really see why this is part of the design. But hey, it is what it is. I really like the look of them. They're very clean, but of course that's always a subjective take because of the taste. The back here, and I will not show you the size because I have to talk with you about the size in a second when we're at the gym. I gotta tell you something about the sizing of YOKKAO shin guards. They're very different from other shin guards. I was so surprised what size I needed with them, but let's look at that in the gym. So the logo here is stitched. It's like a normal fabric logo, right, that is stitched on there. Some of the microfiber ones, now remember, she told me in the shop that some of the microfiber ones are more expensive because the logo here on the back is not just a normal stitching, it was like a 3D kind of rubber thing. It felt and looked pretty cool, but I'm still not convinced that this is worth paying like $40 more just because it has a rubber logo back here and not a normal stitched one from normal materials, right? But nice little logo on the back, otherwise completely plain. They work perfectly well. Seems like a high quality Velcro, even though, at the end of the day, it's just a Velcro. I'm not trying to sell you wolf tickets here, but it is definitely not a cheap Temu Velcro. If you watch my Temu glove review, that's definitely a different Velcro. But yeah, they look pretty good. They don't stink like China fabric smell, right? They smell like nice leather up here. Inside, no smell at all, no bad smell. Made in Thailand, here again. So you always get the handmade quality. Pretty thick foot thing here. This one is definitely more thick than with other shin guards that I had in the past. But we're gonna look at it in the gym, how much that makes a difference or maybe not. Stitching is pretty well made here as well. Stitching is perfectly well made. I'm not trying to bore you here. So there's not really much else to talk about the quality. The quality seems solid. Nothing to complain at all. Let's go to the gym and test them out and see how good they really are. Because shin guards, in my opinion, are the most important thing, the hardest thing to buy from all your gear. Gloves, you can't do many things wrong with gloves. With shin guards, if they don't fit, you have a problem. Let's go to the gym. All right, first impression. Well, more second impression since I tried them on the store already, but they feel like the perfect size, honestly. It does not slip. It stays right where it is. My foot is perfectly padded. I don't need the tip of my toes padded, right? This is the important part. It comes right up until my knee, not higher. Otherwise it blocks the knee, then it's not good either. Perfect size. And you might ask yourself, like, what size is it? And the crazy thing is, where does it say? It's actually, God damn it, I know it, but I want to show you. You see that? XS.
I didn't see this short guy, bring him here.
And I'm like 180 centimeters. I'm not small. And those are the smallest they had. This is crazy. Compare it, look. Those are twins, size M. They are not necessarily taller, they're just wider. It's crazy. Like those are so tall for XS, it's insane. I tried the S on, the S came up until here, my knee. Like it blocked my knee, size S, which is just nuts. Like I always wore size S or M with the shin guards. And with those ones, I need size XS, which is crazy. So yeah, order one size smaller, I would advise you when you order, bless this guy, the YOKKAO Shin guards. But they feel perfect for me because you don't want them to be too wide. You don't want that. The worst thing that can happen during sparring is that they slip around. The last thing you want is them slipping around. You want when you kick for them to stay in place. That's your number one priority and it should not block your knee. If you spar with knees, then you put a knee brace on anyways, a knee padding. And if the thing comes up until here, you have no space anymore for the knee padding and you just hurt yourself the whole time with those touching your knee. So that is actually the perfect size. And now let's try to hit the bag. Since I don't have anyone to hit his shin widths, I'm gonna hit the bag and tell you how they feel to kick, how the padding is, but I can already tell you it's very firm.
And so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. Facts over tracks, this and that. Things getting fast, not the roast, I get gas. Think I'm okay at that, but I just...
They feel good. They feel exactly how shin guards, shin pads should feel. You don't really feel any vibration from the impact because they fit tight. If they don't fit tight, you feel like a vibration, like a second skin touching you. And that's what you don't want. With those, in this size at least, it feels perfect. You can feel that it's a real leather. When it connects, it doesn't slip off, it sticks. They're hard enough that you don't really feel much on your shin, but still foamy enough that you don't kill your sparring partner like you hit them with metal. So I really like them. Of course, price range, they're on the upper range, but what I like with YOKKAO is they're not like the Fairtex ones that are so wide. I like them a little bit in tighter, closer. They fit perfectly. They look good, feel good, fight good, right? So I gotta say, I really like them. I can definitely recommend them to you. If you're looking for shin guards and you have a little bit more of a budget, those are perfect for you. If you're on a lower budget, try to find shin guards like that from other brands that are also a little bit more on the tight end. And with shin guards, I always recommend you to try them on if you have the chance to, because of things like that. The size matters a lot. Not just in the bedroom, also with the shin guards. So yeah, for me, they are perfect. Size XS, I'm still a little bit ashamed to say that. I'm like 180 centimeters, 75 kilos. So make out of that what you want. Take that as a size guide. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. You guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate that a lot. Check out my merch, bloodsport.net. We're about free shipping. Links in the bio. Check it out, you guys. Stay bloody. And until the next one, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.